Most softball teams have at least 2 good pitchers known as a tandem. But do they have 2 good catchers known as a tando? The Panthers do.
Coach basically calls the pitchers a tandem and calls us tando.
Yes.
So we know that if one of us plays one game, then it's highly likely the other one's going to play the next game, and we know that we always have each other's back no matter what. If one of us is struggling, we know that someone's in the dugout to help us out.
2 pitchers, Medea and Menega, were working pretty well together. There was a specific series that one of them started and was doing well and really needed the other one. We kind of brought in the other pitcher, and then the same thing happened the second game. The other one started really well and needed the other one. So we called them tandem after the game, and the catchers kind of looked at me like, next day I'm like, all right, Tando, you ready? And they're like, you know their personalities. They both look at each other, I like that. So it kind of just stuck, and from then on, they've been Tando and tandem.
Well, we got a little jealous because one day she called the pitchers a tandem, and we're like, hey, come on now, what are we doing back here?
Yeah.
So, yeah, we go with Tando because I have the nickname of Hundo, and she's really tan. So that's where we get that from, but I don't know, we just have fun with it.
Coach Schutte talked about having 2 good catchers and what it does for the team.
I'm not sure I've been a part of a team or coached a team with a team of catchers. There's always been a good catcher and then maybe a good hitter or something like that, but we have a team of catchers and we think they both can get it done defensively. So I think that's awesome. Our team, it'll be rough losing Hanna, but it's awesome that Wood can come back and have one more year to do good things, and I know Hanna wants her to do that. Hanna's been our rock for 4 years. She was an outstanding catcher as a freshman and has gotten better every year since. And then Wood is the athletic kid that's kind of been learning from her as well as stepped into her own shoes last year.
Both Hanna and Wood had a lot to say about being a catcher and their skills, as well as each other.
I think there's a lot of stuff that we do that's kind of unsaid and not in the books, but
Being vocal is one big thing about being a catcher. You can't be shy back there. They rely on you because you can see the whole field, so you can tell them where runners are at, where to throw the ball. And then also the pitcher relies on you to have the best glove you can to get as many strikes for her. That typically probably wouldn't be a strike on any other given day, but if you can frame it right, then you get more strikes for them.
You're always involved in everything. There's never a dull moment. And you know, sometimes that is hard to deal with, being involved in everything, but I wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah, you're the only person who can see the whole entire field and every single play that's going on. And anytime when coach throws me somewhere else, I'm kind of lost because I don't get a ball every single play, and I don't know really what to like. I'm not involved in every single play, so that's another thing I like is that you touch the ball every single play of the game.
I think overall my entire game is just improved, from blocking to framing to mentally handling, you know, all the different aspects of the game.
Hands down have become 100% better catcher than I was when I started my freshman year here. Coach Jay really works on us with blocking drills and having quick feet. I think Eastern probably has the best catchers for blocking. And just like we're quick, when I'm not in the game, I sit and watch Hanna and see what she does to make myself better, and I'm sure it's just the same way for everyone else. And just in any aspect, like if whether someone's hitting, catching, if you're on defense or anything, you want to make yourself better even if you're not physically in the game. And I always look at her and try and pick up stuff that I know she does well so I can work on that, and just being able to watch her for 3 years now has helped me a lot.
One thing that we always say to each other is, hey, be my wall back there. And I think that kind of describes us perfectly.
Yeah, not just on the field, but for each other. If I'm struggling, I can come to her and know that she's my rock. She won't let me go. And then if she's struggling with something, she can always come with me, and we'll just talk about stuff. And it's more than just like a teammate thing. It's just a really good friendship.
Stop it. We're fighting for the same spot every day. There's no selfishness involved, and that's hard to get between 2 people. And
yeah,
I guess that would be one thing to carry on.
Yeah, because whenever I'm out, when she's up to bat, I want her to hit that home run. I want her to get the best hit she can get, and I want her to throw that runner out. That's one thing I think we do well is whenever there is a runner on, you always hear one of us in the dugout like, hey, I got you, like I'm gonna let you know if she goes, because if we were out there, we'd want the same.
That if we were to combine, we'd be like the ultimate catcher. But like she's fast, quick on her feet, where I'm not.
She's a lot stronger than I am, and then she can do a lot of things better than I can, so we always figured if we just combined half of me and half of her, you'd have an all-star ultimate catcher that no one could deal with. And it's just...
we have force to be reckoned with.
Yeah. My strengths are her weaknesses, and her strengths are my weaknesses, so we work really well together.
Besides for each other, Hanna and Wood talked about the team and how they all played their role to get the win.
I think the one cool thing about our team is that, yeah, we're seniors and yeah, we just have experience from going to tournament and stuff last year, but class doesn't really matter. It's not, I'm playing because I'm a senior or you're sitting because you're a freshman. That has nothing to do with when we're on the field, our chemistry, who's doing what. And I think that that's something unique like for our team. I still think we're staying good, and you know, I don't think anything's really changed as far as how hard we work and our goals for going into tournament and stuff like that.
Yeah, I feel like we have like the same mentality that we've had all year, is that, yeah, you want to win that game and you want to sweep them or win that series, but even if you do get a loss, we learn so much from that loss that we just take that into tournament and we're like, oh, you ready in the tournament because we're coming for you. Yeah. And I just feel like everyone's mentally ready, everyone's focused at practice, and I feel like lately the past couple weeks practice has been pretty, run pretty smoothly, and everyone's getting what they need to get in to have that confidence for the tournament.
I like to brag about my kids. I think my kids are a real good group of people on and off the field, in the classroom, and I'm proud to say when they graduate that they played for us and they played for Panther softball, because I think they do the right thing.
For Panther Sports Talk, I'm Mike Relia.